What is up, everybody? This isn't Sunday, but you still get Bros in G-Pick early, buddy. What's going on?
I've been having such a good time this weekend, seeing so many faces. It's been like 5 or 6 months since Heatwave.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to think because it felt like yesterday. But
that was October? Tampa? November?
November. Yeah, November. So we're sitting here in April, a whole way out. This being delayed
6
3
months.
months. Yeah.
6 months, bro.
But it's so great to see so many players out here again. The top 16 is going to, not top 16, rather, winner side at top 38, which will be most of what we're covering.
Yep.
Looks very exciting. We were just looking through the bracket, me and you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Kekasol versus Durai is going to have to be played off stream.
Ooh, my name's Kekasol. I'm PR'd in multiple games. Thanks for that, Cake. Thanks, Alex.
He is PR'd in like a pretty hard region for Melee, right?
Pittsburgh's pretty strong. Pittsburgh's pretty strong. And not only is he PR'd, he's like 6th. He's like 5th. Like it's
like at a serious ranking.
He's not like a 10th or a 9th. He's not a hanger-ons. Like he's there. However, the guy in front of him is a doc. So like, what's up with that, Cake? Like, come on. It's 2022, bro.
I don't understand how you can be so proud of him and so angry at him all
because
at the same time.
I want to watch him perform. I want him on this big screen. And instead, he has to go next door and go play Melee, which is hysterical. He made an upset in his pool to make it out winner side, and he gets to play the #1 player from his region instead.
Oh, nice.
Now, if somehow he can beat Polish, Cake's making like top 32. Because the next 2 rounds, according to Cake, are free if he can take Polish's seed. But
that's, of course, the off-stream set that will happen later on.
Yes.
Right now, we have SBS versus soulrifle, and this is one I've been really looking forward to. soulrifle had an explosive performance at RCS Crystal, not only taking first, but doing it against the essentially 3 top online players, taking a set off of Kusi, set off of Zaro, and 2 sets off of Penguin.
Yep.
So an incredible showing, but the catch is, even though soulrifle has the higher seed, SBS is incredibly well practiced against Maple.
I would even say favored in this matchup, just because of this. I mean, you think about how Zaro, help me out here. Zora, thank you. Zora would live 5 minutes away from Steven and would play time and time again. I don't know if there's anyone as well versed in a specific matchup than SBS is versus Maple, thank you, Brain, at a high level.
For context here, Steven SBS has not lost to a Maple since, I believe, 2016.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, since Tandoori and Forest.
And this is soulrifle making him switch, too, because the plan was to go all Raster this entire bracket. And he said, you know, Raster Maple's very hard. I'm going to do Clarin instead because Clarin Maple is very good.
And he also just didn't like the loser's path that would be in front of him. But right now, soulrifle's starting off with some aggression. And that's one thing that stood out about soulrifle's play is he's a player that tries to go so fast as to do pretty much everything, right? He's able to go off stage, hit you off stage, and then often return back to ground before you and keep things going. We're seeing 120% to 20 to start off this first stock within the span of 30 seconds. SBS, you can see him putting on the great breaks almost immediately, right?
Yeah, he's like, okay, I cannot hold forward on this. I have to wait a little bit. And you're going to DI all the way out on that dash attack. That's tough, too, because like you've got Nair and Ferris follow-ups there if you DI in.
No, and the thing that was also, I believe he was marked. So if he didn't DI out, he would have popped up into Lily, and then he would have been wrapped, right?
Right.
Oh, no!
All right, so far, soulrifle off to a very hot start, and SBS, this is not the result he was looking for. And you see the caution there. I mean, you know soulrifle is waiting to parry the down air.
Slowly trying to make his way back to stage, but soulrifle not afraid to turn up the aggression. Beautiful follow-up.
I need to do that. That's good. I usually up B there. But that's why Steven's better than me, among many other things. But still, that's the first stock.
That air dodge was so importantly timed for SBS to avoid Lily. But, I mean, soulrifle isn't slowing down either, right? Like, SBS avoids some of these situations, but soulrifle is still on point to keep things going afterwards. Yep. And what a beautiful second dunk off stage, staying that low off. Yes,
soulrifle popping off game 1.
Yes. I mean, because everybody in the community, I think, knows, at definitely the top level, about SBS's reputation. Yeah. So to be able to do this, especially right after that previous breakout performance, was just so much bigger than anything else soulrifle did this season. It's a great way to assert, I am still that same player. That wasn't just a one-day thing.
That wasn't an online phenomenon. This is real, and this is happening.
Going to Troupple.
This is a very strong Clarin stage, too. Arguably one of her better.
And you see how hard Steven tried to work around the traps that Soul Rifle set up with Lily on the platform, waiting on the other end of it too to catch a lower recovery angle, and Soul Rifle cleans it up basically at 0%, right?
That was 0.
Yeah,
yeah 100, it was 0 to death.
Soul Rifle is looking incredible today.
And see, like, the big thing about why this matchup is bad.
That's going to be it.
Oh, my God. And he's not going to make this back, right?
Not going to make it back. But honestly, if you have a stock lead, trading a stock like that puts you in an advantage. Like, and proportionally.
Yeah, for sure. And like I was saying, the thing about this matchup is how hard Claren can punish and how hard SBS specifically will punish Maple off stage. But, I mean, what do you do?
It's the parry, sets up a Lily right there. SBS is barely able to get hits off of these initial ones in neutral. Like, Soul Rifle immediately finds his way back to stage.
And I know Steven was talking about how the fact that he's very, very kind of groggy after these long TOing blocks. So, you know, not maybe playing up to what his personal standard is, but that does not take away from how hard LB is just rocking SBS right now.
Yeah, Soul Rifle, like, with this much of a lead.
I said LB, yeah, Soul Rifle.
No problem, yeah. It absolutely is, like, demonstrating his own capability here, right? Like, this is not just, oh, I'm only winning because of, like, exhaustion or anything. Soul Rifle is running away with this set. To be honest, I think this is just going to be a 3-0 at this rate.
With the swiftness, we might as well start looking at what's coming up next, because this is not going great.
And you and I, we're good friends with SBS, so like we'd have every reason to be biased. But like, no, this is Soul Rifle's game. His one death last game was essentially a calculated loss.
Right.
He wanted to trade stocks there.
Collateral damage.
We're going to Endless Abyss, this is kind of the stage you want to go if you're just hinging everything on my grounded neutral is better than yours.
And that's what we're seeing so far too, is that Steven finally kind of getting a little bit of headwind here.
What's the plan to get off the stage? Sneaks back on with a back air.
Nice rising back air.
And this is, I think, maybe the first time SBS has had a % lead this whole set.
And then with it not being like 10 or 15%, right?
And, I mean, the % lead is gone. Caught off stage, but is going to be able to get him back.
Yep, just a single hit of the fair. That's good. You're going to have to...
Ready with an up air to catch the tether back on.
Down tilted in the wrong direction.
This is scary. Gonna get the back air.
Excuse
it's
me?
beautiful follow up by Soul Rifle.
How did that happen? Why did that happen?
Soul Rifle was ready. What else can we say? This is the power of being able to move so quickly with this character. It's been so long since we've had a real like top Maple that's been a mainstay at tournaments, and we're finally getting one again with Soul Rifle.
Yep. Easy follow up there. Just doing raw strongs. Gonna be able to clear that out just from damage alone. Nice waves. Yup. Oh, great defensive option there from Soul Rifle.
Ooh, was not ready for the DI on that down strong.
Yeah, I'm sure he was probably expecting like another like a wrap setup or something, but Soul Rifle's not having it, and this probably is it, right? Like, you had to play that last stock close. So unless we just see something phenomenal here from SBS, this could be all she wrote for the Arizona Legends winner side. Oh, yeah, not going to be a double dump. Going to go for a nair, and that's going to help SBS get back on. Double tap, yep. Oh, but the down air put him in a terrible position, and that's probably game here.
Ready to take off the Lily, but going to go for a nair instead. That's one thing that's interesting.
Oh. That's insane.
What a follow-up. Utilizing every single bit, right? Using the wall to get the follow-up after that dive off stage. Listen, I can respect the replay here, but I want to see the pop-off. That was incredible. Yeah, I mean, we heard it with our headsets on. I know. Yeah. But so yeah, tearing off his headset, Soul Rifle, jumping across the stage. Yeah, First, to do it with a 3-0-2 against a player that is so confident in your specific character matchup. That he switched back to that character for you. Yeah, just for you. That was an amazing showing by Soul Rifle. A good amount of momentum to go into winner semis for Soul Rifle then, I believe. Quarters? Is it quarters? Maybe. Oh yeah, it's quarters. It's quarters. We're not there just yet. We're not just there just yet. But yeah, that was dominant. I mean, dominant. It's a different class of player. That's what we saw just then. You know, regardless of the legacy of SBS, regardless of the legacy of SBS versus Maple, that was purely outclassed as a player. Like, different levels. I mean,
Steven's a much better player than I have, but like I could have done that against Soul Rifle in that situation. Holy cow!
It's, I mean, Soul Rifle is a name that I first heard back at DreamHack Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Because Soul Rifle took a game off of Penguin. I remember it was like the only player to do that.